Now, in the health provisions chapter, this tends to be one of the bigger tested chapters for most people. There's a lot of overlap between life and health with the provisions, but there's some distinctions between a life provision and a health provision. So I just want to talk about a couple of those. So if you're a health person only pay attention to the health side. But I have a lot of life people, so I want to make sure that they're not tripped up with these provisions. So these are the differences between some of the provisions. A lot of them are the same, but just a couple of differences. In life, you have something called incontestability, which basically says that you have 2 years to get away with a lie. Okay. Health has what is called time limit on certain defenses. And you have, it's 2 years. On this one, it's 2 years to get away with a mistake. 2 years for a mistake. Let me explain what I am saying. Okay. When you buy a health policy, in the first 2 years, so this is the first 2 years of the policy, when you fill out, so you filled out an application to get this policy, right? You filled out an application that, that completing the app, you sit down with the customer, they fill out the application, they answer all these health questions, and from there, we decide if they can get the policy or not. When you filled out that app, you answered questions. What medical procedures have you had? What medicines do you take? What diagnoses have you had? You answered all those questions on the app. In the first 2 years, if they discovered that you lied or that you made a mistake on those answers, they can deny the claim. Okay? Whether you lied or made a mistake in those on the app. So we're talking about on the app. Let's say that you said, I've never been treated for thyroid issues. I had cancer when I was 16. They took out my thyroid. I have no thyroid now. I'm on thyroid medication for the rest of my life. Let's say I forgot to put that on the application. If I lied about it, no matter with health insurance, if you lie, this, by the way, yeah, okay, anyway. So then the first 2 years, I fill out that app. If on the app, they discovered that I lied or that I made a mistake, they can deny the claim. In fact, if I lied, they're probably going to cancel. They're probably going to cancel the policy in the first 2 years, okay? After 2 years, there's going to be a difference. There's going to be life, and then there's going to be health. Life is they're going to pay every claim. No problem. You are completely covered after 2 years, whether it's a lie or a mistake. They don't care. They're gonna cover it. So with life is after 2 years, you're covered even for a lie. Health insurance says after 2 years, they will pay all claims, even for a mistake, but you can never lie on life insurance. You can never lie on health insurance. That's what I mean, health insurance. So the difference between the life provision and the health provision is that in life, you can actually get away with a lie after the first 2 years. Health, you can never get away with a lie. You can never get away with a lie on health. Never get away with fraud or a lie. Never. On life, you can get away with it if you can live the 2 years before they find out.